for me.
So when I stream, I drop mad frames, dude.
Okay, ready for this?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, let's get into this then. So, again, Redemption versus Certainty. It should be a very interesting matchup for everybody here, as we're going to be getting right into things here with our bands here from both teams.
Ash. I can't help but feel that that's a target ban.
Yeah, that was Redemption. I guess that's a ban against Elvis, maybe. Elvis is a big Ash player. I mean, there's a lot of big Ash players, I guess, on Certainty, but I mean, it's definitely going to be a target ban, like you said. Montagne makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, playing against a Montang on this map is it's just so frustrating.
Yeah, it's extremely frustrating, and it looks. I mean, I assume you're gonna be seeing maybe a Legion ban here, or maybe like a Echo or something. Maestro. Yeah.
I feel like it's gonna be a Maestro Echo ban. I feel you banned out the Montang. There's no real point in banning out a Legion. He's such a good operator. I feel like he's probably like, oh Mira. Oh, I guess I'm wrong. I feel like Legion is probably the best all-around operator in the game right now. There's just no upside to banning him unless you're planning on playing Montang.
Will you DM me your Twitter?
Yeah. I don't even know my fucking Twitter offhand. I sent it to you. For the site that we're going to, Kitchen Service, I really like the 6-pick for the Capitao from Jasoa, but I'm not too keen with the Valkyrie 6-pick considering that the IQ is still on the board.
Yeah, it's definitely a more interesting pick here, as I mean, IQ is always so highly played, especially by Certainty as of late, that I mean, you gotta expect that IQ to be there.
Is like if your IQ player is like solid, if you have a really good player to play IQ, then I mean Valkyrie's just a wasted utility unless you're able to hide them really well.
Yeah, I mean, you really got to be able to hide those cameras if you don't want the IQ to spot them. I mean, or the IQ's just got to be lazy. So I mean, Elvis is got to prove to us that he's not a lazy IQ player. So. Looks like you're gonna be going in for the blue bar take to start off with here. So definitely gonna be an interesting take.
Yeah, blue bar take is fairly standard. I find when it comes to attacking Kitchen Service. But you don't see that many teams put a lot of emphasis on holding the bars as heavily as Redemption is setting up to right now, because there's a player in blue bar, and I believe that was the Jaeger who just fell out of Sunrise.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna be back on the site now, and it looks like it may have, I'm not sure, it may have been even like, I don't know, maybe in the Legion here. So he's gonna spot, ooh, barely misses the Blackbeard on the Cool Vibe stairs, so Reflexes is just gonna go for a drone here and see if he can't gather any more intel before he starts to make his push happen. So again, it looks like we got only about a minute and a half left here in the first round for this matchup. Again, as it's gonna be, I don't even know how you spell his name, Yufa. Gonna be going for the first damage done, but Reflexes breaks the shield, or gets his shield broken by Default, and Default almost secured that kill, but I mean, just missed a little bit too many shots.
man, that was a throw by default. I oh, I can't even talk about that right now.
Exactly, exactly. But I mean, it looks like Sleepy's gonna catch out the Nomad. A nice shot by him all the way into Sunrise, I think it was. But again, some more Legion traps are gonna get triggered, and it looks like the push is gonna eventually start to come out. As soon as Reflexes is still above, and I'm not sure if they know where each other are, but looks like Yufa's gonna get a shot through the wall, leaving it just up to Elvis to try to hold this top floor from the Legion as he's gonna peek right across here. Nice shot by Elvis to take the head right off of Yufa and allow for him to make his attack down on towards the site. They still have control of the main lobby here, so Sleepy could possibly go for a wallbang if he wanted to, but he's going to choose not to do so just yet. As some firebolts and some smoke are going to come out from the Capital. Looks like Lerm's going to hop right in through the window, take down one. Can he find the second? The plant's coming down. Elvis finds one in the main lobby. It's all left up to the Jaeger. He's trying to peek in tight through this angle, but not going to be able to see successfully, as it looks like the Capital wants to get aggressive here. Jusoa wants the frag. All he needs to do is hit Wii Remote once, and he'll fall. A little no-no there as well.
Yeah, I feel like Redemption lost that round solely because they had a very heavy roam game, and default losing his fight to Reflexes early on Cool Vibes, that really hurt this defense.
Yeah, definitely. So it looks like a couple of 6 picks. We're going to see an alibi come out from default. So I'm not sure if he was bringing the shotgun or not, but
I think I missed it. I missed it there. The castle pick is gonna help this defense a lot, except for the kitchen window. Sledge is just gonna get rid of that really quickly.
yeah. And it doesn't look like they're... I mean, they might be putting a little bit of pressure on the top floor, it seems, with these castles from Warble, but I mean, no one's even playing it so far, so it'll be interesting to see where this attack comes from Certainty.
And here comes one castle barricade. Oh, Lerm's gonna miss.
Oh, he wanted to get aggressive there too, so Reflexes was ready for that and shuts down Sleepy. So a big play there. A nice teamwork there from the Sledge of Lerm and the Blackbeard of Reflexes.
That was a big pick too. The Doc playing main lobby last time was really big and almost able to halt the first round's attack.
Yeah, it looks like Wii Remote wants to get aggressive inside of Sunrise. The Capital is going to choose to rotate smartly back upstairs. So gonna fall a little bit off of the angle from the Jaeger. So he's going to let Wii Remote have a little bit of freedom inside of Sunrise. He's going to draw him out once again. Reflexes with his second kill on the round takes down the default. So your alibi down too. Not a lot of utility to lose, but not as I say that, you lost your Jaeger as well. Leaving it just up to your Legion and your Castle. Legion's going to peek wide on the main door, breaks the shield on the Blackbeard, but isn't going to be able to secure the kill as Werble is left in a 1v4 situation. He's going to get one kill on to... Oh, the one I don't know. Castle is going to have to fight multiple angles at once, and Reflexes comes in from behind and finds himself a nice 3K.
I believe that was a 4K actually.
Was it a 4K?
Yeah. He got the one right off the rip after Lerm opened the castle, killed the alibi, killed the Legion, and then yeah, he came in from behind and killed Werble as well. So nice 4K from reflexes on the Blackbeard.
Yes.
You hate to see that. You hate to see one man tear apart your entire team like that.
Exactly.
We're going to hookah. I'm curious to see what the defense is going to look like for this.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it might be like the castle strategy for the like aquarium area and maybe towards VIP. I could see them putting some castles over there. Yeah, it looks like that's going to be the strategy here. Yeah, they're going to be opening up into aquarium. And a little bit of castle here probably. Looks like one's going to go on hookah window. Where is the other one going to go?
I'd imagine probably billiards window, aquarium door leading into billiards, and then probably the hookah door or VIP.
Yeah. But again, the Sledge is going to easily be able to open this up. So, as long as Lerm can get over there, or, I mean, Elvis can even open it. I mean, especially with Claymores being broken right now, I mean, you know that somebody on the attack has got to be bringing a breaching charge. So, I mean, that's going to be an easy castle barricade to open up for Elvis. As long as he doesn't get ran out on. And they've got the Nomad to stop that, so that shouldn't be a problem. So yeah, Elvis gonna easily open up that castle barricade and actually wait for probably a little bit of drone work before he does that. Doesn't need to open it up just yet. Looks like it's gonna be a heavy hold inside of Sunrise, or inside of Aquarium here. So they're gonna have 3 people, or 2 people in here so far, as the castle is wisely moved so that the Fireball isn't going to do too much damage. Echo Drone's gonna come in and try to gather a little bit of intel here onto some of the players. As Sleepy, I can imagine, might be going for a quick peek here, but Jasoa's holding the angle fairly well and gonna get up off of that rappel and a little bit close to this wall. Doesn't know that the castle is playing close by, but Sleepy's gonna miss way too many shots and get put down to about 20 HP. Had the free kill, but Reflexes will immediately trade it out on the big window.
That's a big kill too on the Capitao. You lose so much utility, and you drop diffuser and aquarium. That's not a smart play by Jasoa in any sense.
No, I mean, I'm not sure. I don't know. I guess he just didn't have the intel, and the diffuser's not going to be dropped inside of aquarium. It looked like somebody was possibly holding it. They've got the Echo Drone on it, so they know that it's there. Oh, this is going to be an easy kill for the Blackbeard. I mean, he knows that the Echo is stuck in this corner. And all the Sledge needs to do is push in a little bit, and he'll be able to kill this Echo. But, I mean, again, oh, Reflex gonna get peeked. Oh, the call out coming. Default gets slapped. What a reactionary play by him. It's Slinky who pushes aggressively in, though. Doesn't know the smoke's behind him. How does Slinky get that kill? Oh, you can't let that happen. It's all up to the Jaeger of Wii Remote. Finds one onto Elvis, but it's going to have to find 3 more. 2 of them are very lit, however, and the plant hasn't gone down yet. Wii Remote is going to fall back through the hatch, and he's actually going to come back up the same way from which he was coming before, so not going to be trying to throw anybody off here, as he's going to try to come down 90 Hall. But Slinky's got this covered down. You know he's got to have some sort of intel here. It looks like they know where he is coming from, as Wii Remote's just waiting for them to peek him. He knows he doesn't have a really good chance of winning this, but again, yeah, good angles being held by Certainty, as I can imagine Slinky's trying to get aggressive. No, he's not. Actually, very passively playing. The person that really wants to kill is Lerm, but Reflexes has the perfect angle, spots out the Jaeger. There's nothing the Jaeger's gonna be able to do to win this gunfight.
Yeah, this was winnable for Wii Remotes until he fell down the hatch. And at that point, he had 2 spots to come up from. And alright, it just got more winnable, but I guess he chooses to save the KD instead. I mean, it all starts with the Blackbeard play too. I mean, you don't have Claymores. The only thing that can stop a run out is either great drone placement and callouts, or you're going to get nomaded. And you got to do something to get the Blackbeard off of that window. And Default tried. He tried to do that, and it was an. I can only assume there was a drone down there with how reflexes turned on him. That was just a really solid round for certainty.
Yeah, and I mean we haven't really seen much promise at all from Redemption. I mean, and they just beat 95 or not 90. They beat Vane, so which is an investigation file. So definitely. I mean they're coming off a huge win, and so to be underperforming like this much, and they played Coastline as well. So they just got done playing Coastline. So I mean, to underperform this much is kind of upsetting, but hopefully they can bring it back here this round.
Maybe it'll be a story of like we saw in the last match between. Fuck, I don't remember who played. It was Cracked in '95. Where Cracked was getting whipped on their defense, and then they brought it back and won 7-5, or was it 7-6?
Honestly, I don't remember.
Yeah.
But
in order for it to be somewhat similar, Redemption has to take 2 rounds on defense here. They have to take 2 rounds to have a chance in winning this.
I mean, at this point, it's kind of desperate, but it looks like UFO wants to get aggressive on the office, playing a little bit out of the ordinary, too aggressive, but, I mean, if he's able to sneak past a drone here, he might be able to find himself a kill, but I'm not sure if he was spotted there by the drone or not. They're holding a passive angle just outside, but the rappel may bait out somebody to try to go for the jump out. The Legion looks like he wants to go for the jump out, and he's going to get slapped down by Elvis. A nice reactionary shot by the IQ as its reflexes again on a window. So no, inside of Sunrise, actually going to find 1, find 2 onto Werble and Yufa. Again, Redemption not showing any signs of improvement here as Default's going to get shot up from his back as Elvis rotates in. It's going to be really all up to Wii Remote here.
Reflexes on Blackbeard is just, it's unfair at this point.
Yeah, and it looks like Default doesn't have a nitro cell even to play with, so he's gonna run into the air jab here if he does make it through that wall. Spots it out though and is able to choose to rotate through, but the IQ, oh, bad timing there for Elvis. He almost had the kill on to that bandit. All he needs to do is land 1 bullet, goes for the pre-fire, and will finally find it onto Default, moving it all up to the castle of Wii Remote. Knows he has the IQ coming up the cool 5 stairs, isn't going to be able to find one. A flawless round for certainty.
That just puts into perspective why you ban Blackbeard on Coastline, especially with a capable player with such as reflexes. I think banning Ash is just, it's not a smart move, especially whenever, you know, reflexes is dropping 9 kills through 4 rounds, just entry fragging with Blackbeard.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, the Blackbeard's definitely a problem for Redemption, and I'm not sure they know how to deal with it because there's not really much you can do to deal with it. I mean, you just got to try to break his shield as fast as you can and hope that Reflexes doesn't hit his shot, but I mean, he has been. So, I mean, you just got to pray that Reflexes misses or that you catch him off, by surprise. So it's going to be back down the kitchen. So, again, Redemption needs to find something, at least in one of the 2 of these rounds, if they want to have a better chance of trying to bring this map back.
They need to take this round. They need to stop some of the momentum that Certainty has been garnering throughout the past 4 rounds, and they've been swift and decisive. I don't think Certainty has lost more than 2 players in a round so far.
Yeah, definitely not. And it looks like the Bandit wants to even get aggressive here onto the hookah balcony. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to spot anybody just yet. He actually will spot the Nomad and will, ooh, takes down Slinky and the Nomad early on. So that's going to be a lot of that flank denial off the board as Jasoa's aggressively pushing up after the Bandit, see if he can't catch him. But no, he's going to make it back to site and get docked right back up to full HP. So that's the one advantage of bringing a dock there.
Yeah, 100%. You take out a Nomad, which allows your team to get a lot more aggressive as Ufa takes down Elvis on the IQ. It allows your team to get a lot more aggressive, especially with a Blackbeard still on the board. You can just throw bodies at this point, but as I say that, We Remotes gets taken down by Lerm, and Reflexes has some bullet holes in his shield. Challenging main lobby.
Damn, and he's going to spot the feet of the Doc as well, and going to do quite a bit of damage to him, but I see the Doc might even push fast here as Lerm is going to get taken out by Yufa, but, ooh, a nice shot by Reflexes to take down Sleepy, so turns us into a 3v2 with Yufa still inside of the Sunrise.
So do we think Ufa is going to take down Reflexes on Blackbeard and finally end his reign of terror?
I'm not sure, but default's going to find Jasoa.
Yeah, that is a big takedown. You lose your Capitao, what little utility you had left, and there's a flank coming out from Legion in offices.
Yeah.
The Bandit's going to get downed. Oh boy.
Yeah, and it's going to be Werble. He's going to try to maybe open up a hole here, but looks like Yufa's going to be playing his time passively. It's going to be Reflexes. He still has half of a shield left, and the Fuser's still inside of Bathroom, so it definitely doesn't look like a very winnable position here as Yufa's going to rotate back in through the hallway, actually, and could catch the Blackbeard off guard, but he walks right past him. Not enough callouts coming from his team as Reflexes has made his way in, but the Nitro Cell, he knows it's right there. It's going to get blown up, and it's not going to land onto Reflexes. So, yeah, it's about 20 seconds left to decide what he wants to do. He's going to toss in a flash in. He gets the one inside of Service. He pulls out the Deagle and takes down Werble. Does he know that the last person is close right on this connector door? Looks like he might have some intel. The impacts come out. He spots the Legion, and he gets the kill. Reflexes with the 1v3 clutch to put his team flawless in this matchup. 13-1.
Reflexes is an animal right now. That was amazing. Truly amazing to witness that. Reflexes putting his team on the back.
Yeah, definitely a power move by Reflexes to win that round for his team, like single-handedly.
I still can't believe he's putting up a 13-1 stat line through 5 rounds.
It's insane.
Reflexes is just on its tear. And that round should have been redemption. That should have been a redemption round the whole way.
100%.
And they're going right back to kitchen service, which I agree with, because it's the closest round that they've had, that they've come close to taking. It's the closest site they've come close to taking. They got swept both times playing hookah.
Yeah, and it looks like we might even see a fast push in through service here. It looks like Reflexes might even repel upside down on this window, and we might see the Capitao start to fly in. So this could be a very fast round starting out here. It looks like the barbed wire is going to get broken up. And know that there's no ADS here. So Sleepy actually playing very aggressively is going to get taken down to about 1 HP. Reflexes upside down is going to do a lot of damage and kill off Sleepy. So The plant's going to come down here at any moment now. Ella charges are going off. Default gets a shot off through the wall, but the plant is getting stuck nonetheless by Jasoa. Will it go off the reload? Oh, the jump out though from Werble finds one. No Nomad on that window. Another jump out from Sunrise. Oh, and Lerm hits a wonderful shot right onto the head of Yufa, but it's still a 2v2. Wii Remotes gets knocked onto his ass by an air jab, and it's just so to shut down Default. Does he know where the last player of the Jaeger is? He sees him now at the kitchen window, lighting up quite a bit, pulling out the pistol. Is the Jaeger of Wii Remote as he reloads his primary and backs off quite a bit. It's back to a 1v3 now as they pick up Slinky, but the push is coming out on to Wii Remote. Oh, but he gets one kill onto Lerm as he's put in the 1v2, but still, with Jasoa holding the angle along with Slinky, doesn't look like this round's going to go in favor of Wii Remote. Is Jasoa, will he find the kill? No, it's going to be Wii Remote just to pat the stats. A 6-0 first half for Certainty.
That's just Certainty saying they want to get this game over with. And there was a lot of jump outs, which was a good play. It was a good play. Lerm hitting that shot on the, I think it was the Legion who jumped out and downed Slinky. That was a phenomenal shot. I'm still surprised he hit it.
Yeah,
and it might sound like extremely arrogant saying that, but I haven't played with most of these people before, so.
Yeah.
Certainty's gonna take us upstairs for their first defense round to Hookah Billiards.
Yeah. And, of course, Reflexes is going to be playing Doc.
Yeah, I think he's deserved it at this point.
Yeah. And, I mean, it's not like the rest of his team is playing bad either. The only person that's really negative right now is Jasoa. And, I mean, he's been playing hard support. So, this is just depressing if you're Redemption right now. You played so well in the last map against Vayne, and now you're just getting ran through by Certainty, so... Slinky could even go for a run out here. I imagine that somebody is going to be spawn picking from Certainty, but actually no, it looks like everyone's going to be playing quite passively. As they want to really get this match over with, not going to be giving away any free kills.
And I really don't blame them.
Yeah, and I mean it looks like it's going to be a Sunrise take from Redemption that looks correct, but they're going to have to deal with these people down below as well. I mean, I assume they've got the preset holes for default plant spots, but some of the breaching charges are going to start to go off. It's going to be Yufa for the first kill of that round. Rocking the LMG, takes down Elvis and knows that there's going to be somebody rotating in through service, so security. So it's going to hold the angle onto this Vigil of Worm, but I mean, Worm only has to really hit one shot here and he'll take down Yufa. He's such low HP, but the ACOG in favor of Yufa is he's going to go for a drone on to service. But looks like Yufa does hear this and will back up quite a bit here. So here's the drone come by, and he's going to put on the scanner. And I mean, the drone already saw you there. You might want to back away at this point, but he's just going to keep holding the angle as Yufa's waiting for the push to come out. The plant's going to start to come down on the site as the Doc is going to get lighted up quite a bit. The Twitch is trying to back off from all these smoke canisters, but Weirmo's planting in the middle of the site. There's nobody here to guard him, but yes, it looks like the Werble is going to get one onto Slinky, and it's going to look like a nice round as Jasoa takes down Weirmo. Again, the flank watch on the bottom floor looks as though the Legion's going to start to make his way, or the Vigil's going to start to make his way as Default catches one off in the front as Jasoa gets the refrag. So much is happening right now, but Werble is there and shuts down Jasoa. It looks like Liam wants to come in from the bottom floor. He has to deal with now the peaking IQ, along with that Blackbeard that's going to be holding that angle, but it's not going to be very likely for him to win this round as there's only about a quarter of that time left and he's not even going to be looking to try.
It looks like Redemption has their own Blackbeard player as well. And honestly, this Redemption needed this. Obviously, like in terms of the score line, yeah, but they needed this to get their confidence going. They needed to take some momentum away from certainty, and that I feel like that's what this round has done. Needless to say, it's still on match point, so certainty could end it at any time. And that was really unfortunate for Default. He took down I'm not sure who he killed peeking around the pool table, and then his leg got in the view of his sight as he went to challenge Jasoa on smoke.
Yeah. And, I mean, that could be the momentum that Redemption needs to bring this one back. But it's still a long shot.
Yeah, it's down 6-1. It's extremely hard. And I'm not sure if we're going to see it. But we're down to a kitchen service entrance defense, and I wonder if we're gonna see how we're gonna see Redemption take this, because it looks like we're gonna have some possible can't really, yeah, upstairs presence maybe, and no, it looks more like it's gonna be a horizontal hold from certainty.
Yeah. It looks like they're not going to be playing up top too much, but again, hopefully they're able to deal with this Blackbeard. I mean, they still have reflexes on the docks, so I'm trying to bring that ACOG along with Jasoa, but they're going to be applying pressure from this entire west side of the map. I mean, that's going to be where this push comes, and the air jabs are going to be set up perfectly to try to deal with that. They're going to have to deal with this main lobby hold, though, because, I mean, Reflex is just going to be able to peek this blue bar all day. And if they can get nobody to try to contest him, then it's going to be definitely difficult for Redemption to try to push this way.
I think I saw Jaeger at the top of the main stairs as well. Yeah, he's playing above, and Elvis is in main lobby as well. You got 3 people near main lobby, and I'm not even Ufa on IQ. If he loses his fight to reflexes, because I know he just, I think he just saw him. If he loses his fight, then your echo drones are really safe.
Oh yeah. I mean, it looks like Weirmo is going to start to make his way down the long hallway here, so I mean, I'm not sure if they have intel or what on them. Looks like they may have spotted him or something, so it looks like they're going to be starting opening up a top, but Reflexes are going to start to peek wide here in the main hall. It's going to be Werewolf though to find the first kill of the round. Still, only a minute left right now in the round, and it's going to be a 5-on-4. Reflexes spots the Capital, but is just barely unable to hit the shot. And he's going to try to peek it once again, as Eva's looking for the Maestro cameras at this point, or the Echo cameras. Oh, nice another peek by Reflexes as he flicks right in the blue bar and takes down Wii Remotes. Your smokes and your firebolts are now gone off of Redemption. Oh, Sleepy was just barely able to spot out the player behind the bar, but it's Elvis with a nice angle there. The shotgun hole prone takes down Sleepy, but Default misses too many shots and gets it down onto Elvis, but it's going to be Reflexes who misses a bunch of shots too. It's a complete potato fest from everybody in the lobby right now, as it's going to be a 1v2, and Default could maybe clutch this out. He doesn't have the diffuser though, and it's being held hostage by the name is Slinky, so he's going to have a miracle clutch, and it's going to be Lerm who finishes it up with a Legion Mine. What a map.
God, that was, if you're Redemption, that is embarrassing. And I think they lost, it obviously looks like that they lost the map bans, and they lost the operator ban phase, because banning Ash on a map like Coastline is it's not a smart play, in my opinion.